Hello, my name is Frank Silverman, Executive Director of the Martial Arts Industry Association, and we're joined today with Master Nick Peterman and his son Ethan. What I have asked them to do today is to show us a bunch of drills that you can do while at home with mom, dad, brother, sister, or somebody who lives with you at your house under these unique circumstances using the square target. It's an opportunity for you to bond with somebody over the martial arts since we're not able to get out there and practice at the schools. Also, for those of you who are working with your sons and daughters or significant other in the household, it's an opportunity to learn a little bit of martial arts yourselves, but also learn how to properly motivate and how to properly correct and praise the person who is training. Because what we really want to make sure we're doing is not just getting out there training, but training correctly and motivating. The worst thing we could do is have our son or our daughter, our 8 or 9-year-old, get out there and demotivate them. So not only do they not want to practice at home, but they don't want to practice when they actually go back. So Master Peterman is going to teach us a bunch of drills, a bunch of things you may not have thought of, but he's also going to give us some tips on how to do it properly and how to motivate well. Also, if you do not have one of the square targets at home, there's a couple opportunities. You should call your school immediately. They may be able to take delivery at their school where you can pick it up. They may be able to take delivery and deliver it to you themselves, or they may be able to give you an option where you can actually call Century Martial Arts and they can have it delivered to you. Any of those three options are out there if you don't already have one of these square targets. Together, we're all going to get through these unique times, but let's use this as an opportunity to home in on some of those skills at home and bond a little bit more with those in our household using martial arts as a vehicle for that.
All right, parents, how you guys doing out there? My name's Nick Peterman, and with me is my son, Ethan. Peterman, wave to everyone out there. Ethan, awesome. Listen, parents, we just want to come to you on behalf of Century Martial Arts to give you some ideas on ways that you can keep your child engaged at home, getting some physical training continuing while we're in this unprecedented time. And one thing that's really important to understand is that Century Martial Arts has some really, really great home training tools, very inexpensive training tools. We're going to highlight a way that you can use, or multiple ways, that you can use a very simple tool, very versatile. It's the Focus Mitt from Century Martial Arts, and we're going to go through just a few quick examples of ways you can drill blocking skills, punching skills, kicking skills. We'll put them all together so you can see how the combinations look, and then we're also going to give you a real quick snapshot on ways you can use this target to drill and to practice some conditioning concepts, keep those kids engaged, keep them physically active while they're at home, okay? So most important thing as we go through this, as a parent coach, really important, your job is to be a good finder, be motivating, be encouraging, and look for those specific things that I'll mention as far as technique is concerned and physical attributes that we're looking for. Make sure you're looking for those things primarily before making any corrections. So again, praise, correct praise, it's a concept all of our instructors use, PCP, it's really important that we do that. So most importantly, we're gonna have fun. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do first, Ethan, we're gonna work on our blocking skills. Now, there's a lot of ways, hundreds of ways you can drill blocks. We're gonna show you just a couple real basic, quick, easy ones that you can do. Make sure that, again, we wanna make the contact, we wanna give them some contact to feel, but like progressively add some of the power behind it. We just want touch contact to start. So what we're gonna have you do, Ethan, is get in your guard stance, bend those knees, shoulder width, good job, elbows in tight, and we're just gonna work on a basic cover block, right? Now we could do, let's do a high block, just as an example. High block, you could do your traditional blocks, outside block, we can go on and on. For today's focus, we're gonna work a basic cover block. So notice when he does this, he's gonna turn his shoulders and bend his knees and kind of sit into that technique to absorb the power of this strike. And again, go, pop, excellent. Make sure you breathe out. So parents, as you're drilling this, make sure, most important things, let's focus on good balance with our good stance. If his stance is not really quite balanced, okay, then no matter how quickly he gets that arm up there, he's gonna be off balance when he does get touched with this target. So we wanna look for that, and we wanna be a good finder as a coach and highlight those things when we see it done well, okay? On this high block or cover block, notice he's also turning his shoulder and he's keeping his hand tight to his face with his elbow coming straight up the midline. Let's try it again. Good, again. So he's taking that contact on his shoulder. Way to rotate those shoulders, sir. Good job, pop, good. Way to bend those knees. Excellent job, good. Now, what's gonna happen this time is I'm gonna mix up the tempo, okay? So he's gonna still be reactive, waiting for me, and I'm gonna mix up the tempo a little bit here. Ready? Nice, good job. Good. Make sure the elbow comes right up the midline. Go. Good. And last one, go. Ha. Good. Now, what's important is we want to reinforce every single time we see that he's doing a good job on some aspect, whether it be the balanced stance. Let's say, for example, guard up. Let's say he missed it. Don't block. I'm not going to hit you hard, I promise. Let's say he missed it, but his stance is still solid. Boom, I got him, right? Well, I'm going to focus on PCP, praise, correct, praise. I'm going to say, Ethan, good job, way to keep your balance, way to keep your guard up, but we do need to be quicker with getting that shield up when that strike comes. So let's try that one more time, and very good job, high five. My man, very nice. So there's a real quick example of that PCP concept. Praise, correct, if there needs to be a correction, and then praise. Let's always try to find the good first, okay? So a lot of different ways we can do blocking drills. That's just one simple example, all right? So have fun with that one. All right, parents, so now we're gonna move on to a basic, simple punching drill, and we're just gonna highlight a cross punch or a reverse punch. That's the rear arm punch. So a couple things, if we're doing these cross punches, we wanna make sure that we're watching for, technically speaking, is we wanna watch for his shoulders. My son, I want his shoulders to turn. I want that punch to come straight forward. Obviously, I want him to have a proper fist, okay, thumb on the outside, locking in those fingers. Elbow's gonna stay tight, and he's gonna turn his hips and twist, pivot on his base foot, on his rear foot, like he's squashing a bug, okay? So let's do that one time. I'm gonna hold the target stationary, and when I say punch, these first two knuckles make contact. Ready? And punch. Nice, good job. I like how you're pivoting on that back foot. Let's watch that again. Focus on this back foot as he does that cross punch. Go. Exactly, so sit in a little bit more into your stance, like bend your knees more as you punch. Ready, go. Exactly, good. Now I wanted to do the same thing, but this time I'm gonna have him focus. Ethan, you're gonna focus on your recoil. So don't leave that punch out there. I'm gonna see if I can't catch your hand before you bring it back, okay? On my command, ready, and punch. Oh, that was it, get it right out of there. Nice job, ready, punch. Good, again, way to turn those shoulders and get full range of motion, punch. Now the exact same drill, but now he's gonna react, you're gonna react to the target, all right? So when you see the target present itself, react. Nice, solid, fast, quick reverse punch. Ready? And good job. Hesitate, wait, go. Pow, good, wait, those hands up, go. Good, nice speed. Way to keep those knees bent. I like how he's got a little bit of springs in his knees, so he's explosive. Get ready, go. Good job. So again, parents out there, basic, simple example of how we want to give them a couple pointers, right? And then be a good finder noticing those pointers, okay? If you have to make any corrections, we don't expect you all parents out there to be martial art instructors at home, but if you have to make corrections, just make sure we're finding something good first. So again, a few points on punches. Again, just like on blocks, solid base, good stance, feet apart, at least shoulder width, bending those knees, okay? His hips and shoulders are rotating on that punch, which is important that he pivots the base foot so that allows his hips and shoulders to open up. And of course, proper fist position. And then of course, we spend a little time there focusing on getting that recoil all the way back so that punch doesn't hang out there in space. All right, guys, so have fun working your cross punch. All right, so next drill, we're gonna work on the kicks. Now again, multiple ways to do kicking drills with this target. We're just gonna isolate the front kick, the front snap kick for today. So again, 4 parts of the front kick. He's gonna just do it in the air first, sir. You're gonna chamber the kick up, extend it out 2, rechamber 3, and set it down 4. There's your reset. Let's watch it again. 1, knee up, 2, out, 3, in, 4, reset, good. Now we're gonna do that with my count. I'm just gonna hold it belly level, nice full extension with speed. Ready, and kick. Nice power, good follow through. Ready, and kick. Good, so when you're drilling at home, if you want your children to work on kicking with a little more power, hitting it with a little more speed, remember that speed and power go hand in hand. So we want good technique, so we want the mechanics to be right there, okay? Chamber, extension, rechamber, reset on this one, okay? A good stance always is the first sort of foundation of a good kick. Guard is up, always good. And then we want to work on adding speed to that technique, and then we want to work on adding some follow through, okay? Be careful, some of your kids may actually dislocate your shoulder if they kick full power, so you might want to limit how much power they're showing, okay? Same concept, same drill, except you're now going to kick, sir, when I pop it out. So when you see the target present itself, react with good speed and reaction time. Ready? Let's go. Good. Now either exhale or yell as you kick. Ready? Good, I like that. Good energy, good focus, eyes on the target. Good job, and Oh, very nice job, good. So regardless of what type of drills you're doing, just remember, we want to give them an opportunity to have a focal point. Even if they're not hitting it hard, sometimes that helps them develop their skill. So again, be a good finder, look for those concepts. Again, always a good stance, guard has got to be up, opening those hips, 4 parts of the kick in this case, and then we're adding that speed and follow through for power, all right? So go out there, have some fun with those kicks. Good job, sir. All right, parents, so now what we're gonna do is take the last 3 segments and we're gonna mix those together. So we're progressively stacking the combination to make it, or the drill, to make it a little more challenging and more exciting. So this time, he's gonna react to everything I do. I may swing it at his head for that cover block concept. I may hold it out for a cross punch target, or I may pop it out for that front kick target. So those are the 3 things that I may do, and I may do those in just any random order, okay? So nice and reactive to what I do. Ready? Oh, there we go, good. You gotta really be focused, right? There it is, good. Don't forget, exhale. I like how you're turning your hips and shoulder, that's nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. Loud yell, oh, let's go. I wanna feel more power, go. Ha. Beautiful. Good. Good. Okay, so you can see how that drill, you can have some fun with that one. Now they're totally in the present moment, present focused, reacting to what's really coming, okay? So they're now making that connection between learning the technique and being able to get that muscle memory to react when that target or that attack presents itself. Now, sir, we're gonna put it in a combination format, all right? So let's go slow to begin. You're gonna do your cover. Notice again, he's turning his shoulder and he's tucking his chin. Then he's gonna cross punch as a follow-up. Bring that punch back in, and then he's gonna do his front kick to finish up. So one more time, he's got the cover, the cross, and the front kick. Okay, we're gonna slowly start building up the speed on that combo. Ready? Let's go. And pa, good. Ready? Ha, good, I like that. Good adjustment on your balance there. Notice he's got a really good stance. I like that. He's staying balanced, and let's go. Turn that punch, good. Remember, let's make sure we don't think about the kick before you're done with the punch, okay? So make sure that punch comes all the way back in. Ready? Go. Ah, very good job. Excellent. So there's a way you can take individual concepts and then give a progressive stacked more challenge to that, where I'm mixing it in randomly, and then we actually build an actual bang, 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 1, 2, 3 combination. All right? So have some fun out there with your combos. High five, sir. Nice job. All right, parents, so now what we're gonna do is just give you a few real brief examples of other ways you can utilize this home training piece of equipment to get some conditioning and actually use it as a way to monitor the technique. So one way we can do this is with push-up and push-up variation. So I'm gonna put the target in front of Ethan. His job is to put his hands next to that target so that target represents his shoulder width or his shoulder line position. So he's gonna get in his push-up position. Now, if you need to with your child to modify this with knees down, that's fine. The concept though is, go knees up for you though. You're gonna bring your chest, he's gonna bring his chest to the target, go ahead, and then right back to the top of the push-up. Now, 2 things, go to position 2 for me, real quick, rest your knees down, stays off. So one thing that's gonna happen is, if he gets to the bottom of this target, this is why I love this target to use for this. If he gets to the bottom and he rests too much weight, you gotta watch my microphone, before he comes back up, that target gets squished like a pancake. So the object is to touch the target without pressing all the air out of it and the cushion. Don't flatten that target basically, okay? So one more time, let's go hands on the side and just go with your knees up. Yep, there we go, just do a few of them, go ahead, go, boom. So again, chest is in line with his hands, touching that target as opposed to his nose. Good job, and relax, good. Now, position 2. So now what we're gonna do is a modifier. So these are ways you can practice getting stronger upper body without actually just doing bunches and bunches of push-ups, right? And make it more fun. So he's gonna go both hands on each side, and this time, Ethan, you're gonna do the quick hands drill. So if you need to open up your feet, you can do that, right? But you're just gonna basically tag the target and then replace, tag the target and replace, all right? So get your hands right next to the target and just start with one hand, doesn't matter which one, and then the other one. And now the object here is to go as fast as he can. Work on his hand speed while also working his upper body core conditioning. Break, excellent job. A lot of variation on that, but we'll keep that simple, and we'll move on now to sit up. So lay on your back for me, sir. Now I'm gonna, as a parent, I want to give him a little bit of, help him a little bit with his leverage. So scooch in real close, and then his toes are gonna, as they come in under my knees, they're gonna open up like this. He's gonna open up his feet that way. It's kind of hard to see that from where we're at, but feet slide in and open up, and then now I don't have to actually hold his hands, okay? So what we're gonna do, Ethan, is you're gonna do a full sit up, and then hit that target with your nice solid punch. And again, we can always use this for palm heel strike as well, but just keep your hand tight as a fist, okay? Thumb on the outside. All right, go ahead for it, sir. One at a time. Yep, one. Other side, good. That's it, good effort. Always important as we're being a good finder, really reward the effort. It may not look perfect, but that's okay. Effort will eventually equal results if they're putting forth that effort. Break. Now you're gonna add same concept, but give me 2 at the top of each one, okay? So 1, 2 every time, go. Good, don't forget to breathe. Good, that's it, good. And really focus on having them snap those punches so they really engage their core more when we exhale and we snap. Relax, he's working hard over here, all right? Now I'm gonna do the same concept, but I'm gonna have him hold the target, and all he's gonna do, just keep it right on your chest. When he gets to the top, he's gonna hand it to me. So go, sit up, hand it to me, now go back down, come back up, and I'll give it right back to you. And he's gonna take it back down. We're gonna just pass the pad back and forth. If you really want to get, relax 1 second, if you really want to get a little workout with your kids' parents, then you can go ahead and lay back and we can do partner variation. Keep your feet where they were, keep your feet where they were. So sit all the way to the top. I hand it to him, he takes it, and we come back up simultaneous, all right? I got a microphone on, so I got to be careful here. All right, so hook your feet back under. All right, and then last variation, same concept, Ethan, just to get a little bit more upper body involvement, make it a little tougher. You're gonna bring that target to the floor behind your head, touch the floor, and then bring it up. Go. Boom, now go back down, then take it, touch the floor, and bring it back up. Let's get one more in there real quick. Ready, and break time. Excellent, good. All right, stand up. So we got upper body strength conditioning, we got some core strength conditioning. Now we're gonna get a little lower body and cardiovascular. We're gonna do some plyometric training. I'm gonna put that target on the floor, be real careful. Obviously, we wanna make sure that if we're having a hard time, it's a really low profile target. But if you have any issues at all, feeling not secure about making the clearance, then we can change this to a double foot jump, which he's gonna show a double foot jump like we practiced before. Good. You can change that to a 1 foot at a time, which would be 1, 2, 1, 2. So that would be the modifier, exactly. You just keep the double foot jump, okay? All right, so here we go, ready? And just go like 5 seconds for a demonstration. So we're just working on, as soon as he touches the floor, pretending the floor is hot coals and he wants to immediately pop back up. Yeah, it's tricky, right? And break, right? So you look at, you're already sweating, I like that. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna change this, and we're gonna not change it, we're just gonna add a layer. So he's gonna hop over the target. When he gets to the one side, he's gonna drop to push-up position, bring his feet right back in, tuck his knees, and then immediately jump right back to the other side. So we're doing a modified burpee with a lateral jump. And if you wanna add the push-up, overachiever, all my overachievers out there, add the push-up, go ahead. He asked me before we went on film, could he do the push-up? So there's a modified version. Again, you can add that just to make it a little more challenging, and relax. Good job, high five, sir. So again, parents out there, don't forget, there's so many different ways we can utilize this. We could go into a whole complete video series on how to utilize a target, very simple, versatile target like this that Century Martial Arts produces. And again, we wanted to give you some examples of conditioning training, some blocking concepts, some punching concepts, some kicking concepts, and how to kind of mesh all those things together. So if you have any questions at all, again, contact your instructor at your martial arts school, and they can give you some information on how to get a versatile, inexpensive target like this to assist with your home training at home. Remember, your job is to be a motivator, an encourager. We want a positive reinforcement to keep this energy going while we have these, again, unprecedented times. And this is what better way to get some engagement and get involved too with the process of your child's journey to black belt and beyond. So have some fun, and again, good luck. High five, sir, my man. Good job.
A very special thanks to Master Peterman and his son, Ethan. I hope everybody enjoyed. I hope everybody got a little bit of extra knowledge and can put this to use. Please, as a thought, please support your schools. If this is a product you don't have and that you need and you think is useful, please give them a call so we can get a set of square targets in your house so you can begin practicing at home.